Hi everybody. You remember that year or so when we were wondering when we were ever going to get to Japan? Well, now we've actually been here for about 3 months, and some of you are wondering probably what have the Annands been up to. So we're going to just talk a little bit about what we've been doing since we got here. One of the things that we've been doing is studying Japanese. So we have Japanese class 3 times a week. We have a teacher, and she takes us through and teaches us everything from the letters to phrases and everything like that. This is my name, by the way, in Japanese. If you want to see what my name looks like, it's Maruko Anando. That's how you say it in Japanese, which is kind of interesting. Dale is Maria here. That's how that's going to be her name in Japan. Another thing we've been doing is just getting to know the staff. We work with Youth with a Mission here in Tokyo, so there's quite a few staff on base, and so getting to know who they are has been really a fun thing for us to do. We've been doing some exploring, hopping on a train and finding a different part of Tokyo to go and look at. And one of the places is called Shibuya. We actually found a mall called Mark City, so I was happy about that. We've been getting to know the culture here in Japan. It's a strange mixture of bizarre and sensible and traditional and technological. But it's been fun to find out how the Japanese think and how they do things. The train system has been something that we've had to get used to and find our way around the really complicated train system. The interesting thing about the trains is that they're very quiet. You can have people packed in there during rush hour, but everyone is as quiet as a mouse, so it's really strange. But the trains are also very much on time, so it's easy to catch a train here. We've been doing a lot of walking. We don't have a car or anything here like we did in Guatemala, so we're having to walk everywhere we go pretty much. So that's been it's been tough, but it's actually good for our health too, so that's a good thing. We've had to learn how to do small things like buy groceries, and it's surprisingly difficult when you don't know the language. The translation tools that you have on your iPhone or whatever are helpful, but it's still a hard thing to do. So far, our weekly schedule with YWAM here in Japan has been Monday morning staff meetings and prayer meetings and worship times. Tuesday nights, we go to a thing called the living room, which is basically a big, it's like a 2-hour worship and prayer service, and that's been really cool to get to be a part of that. I play the cajon at that, it's like a drum. On Fridays, we've been doing outreach in a part of Tokyo called Ikebukuro, which is about a half-hour away from where we live. Over the holiday season, 2 times I got to dress like Santa Claus, which was fun because the Japanese seem to like Christmas, but they don't really understand it or know what it means necessarily. But the festivities and the lights and Santa Claus, they know who that is. And so it was an opportunity to use a figure they understand and be able to give somebody a hug or give them a gospel tract. They wanted to take their picture with me, which was kind of fun. So that's been something that we've been doing on Fridays. Also on Sundays, we've been able to participate in an English conversation party that some friends of ours have started. And so we get to know the Japanese folks a little bit better there too as well. Recently, we also found a place of our own to live. We've been living on the base, in the base team house for the last 3 months, and so we finally found a house of our own, which is actually right behind the base team house. And so we've been able to stay in the same neighborhood that we've been used to and close to the place where we take our Japanese classes and where our grocery store is and everything else. So it's been a good move for us. The area we live in is called Higashi Kurume, and it's a little section of Tokyo that is not like the big tall buildings. It's a smaller town feel, but it's still part of Tokyo, and we really like it here. It's a fun place to live. It's a little quieter, but it's still got stuff to do. It's pretty cold here in the winter time. Not anything like Minnesota where we're from, but it can get very cold. There's a lot of anime everywhere. People love to read their manga comic books, their anime comic books. People drive on the other side of the street than what we're used to, so that's kind of strange to get used to. If you want to tell somebody no, you say yeah, which kind of sounds like yes, so it's kind of a strange thing to get used to also. If you want to tell somebody that their food tastes good, you actually say oishi. So that sounds like ishi to me. But anyway, that's kind of strange. But one thing that's the same with the Japanese culture, the Guatemalan culture, the American culture, or any culture, is the fact that these people need the gospel. They need Jesus. The Joshua Project has called Japan the second largest unreached people group in the world. So we have an opportunity to be a part of something amazing that God is doing here in Japan. And you have that same opportunity. On the screen right here is an address where you can contact us if you'd like to find out more information about what we're doing here or how you can help. The challenges in front of us are enormous. I mean, the language, the sheer amount of people in this country that don't know who Jesus is. But just think of the rewards. In heaven someday we're going to see Japanese people, I believe, that are going to be excited about Jesus because of the fact that we were here and because you sent us here, or you prayed for us while we were here. So please keep praying for us. We really, really need that. So thank you for watching this video. God bless you.